Hi everybody, it's me, Jeremy. This is Red Means Recording, a channel where we make music and things related to music, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's pretty difficult to give a shit about anything right now that is related to music. The world is not doing super well. And yeah, it does affect my mood and my ability to want to sit down and make music. I wanted to start off by talking about this because I think probably a lot of people are also feeling a little on edge, to say the least. Yeah, I don't really have a solution for it. It's driving me crazy, and it's hard to find the motivation to sit down and do this video because I want to be doing something else. I want to be doing something that actually means something, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how y'all dealing with this whole thing. How are you finding ways to feel as if you have some kind of agency over your life? Do you feel as if you have any sort of agency over how you react to what your country's doing, what the people in your country are doing, what the leaders of your countries are doing? And if you do feel like you have agency, how are you accomplishing that? If you don't feel like you have agency, meaning you don't have any control over it, how does that make you feel? Like, where are you with that whole thing? And if you're feeling like shit, I completely empathize, and I don't really know what to do. So that's how we are starting this wonderful video. Isn't that fun? Aren't you excited to watch more? What we're doing here is we're going to make some music from scratch on the synth drum Deluge, and that's what this is right here. This is a DAW in a box. It's about as close as you can get. Kind of falls in line with things like the Machine Plus and the MPC series. I've had this for a long time. It's a wonderful device. And recently I made a new pack for it, a big pack called Safe Rooms, and it's inspired by classic survival horror sounds, meaning survival horror games like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, and specifically the parts in those games where you counter a room where you get to like stop and save. Usually there's like a typewriter in the Resident Evil games. It's usually some kind of like little theme that plays in each one. It's kind of melodic, kind of a little calming, but not really like super calming. Anyways, that and the narrative elements of like the cutscene elements of Silent Hill have some really, really wonderful music in there too. So basically classic survival horror, but not the aggressive stuff. I just spilled coffee all over. So not like the stuff that's in Silent Hill when you're actually battling creatures and it sounds like someone's just throwing pipes down a stairwell. That would be fun to do, but that's not what this is about. So a lot of this is like, well, not that. So these are all sampled from like old Romplers and workstations. I figured that if I was going to get that classic sound, I'd want to reach for some of the tools they had at the time. A lot of like Roland Sound Canvas stuff, Triton 1080 from Roland 1080, and the Proteus stuff from Emu. So it gives you that sort of uncanny valley of orchestral, where it almost sounds real, but like you can tell it's obviously not. It's one of my favorite sounds in this whole genre. Also, you'll hear it in like Mark Snow's work on the X-Files. Like, so that's what we're doing today. So the one I want to do today, I had this in my mind, sort of like inspired by the Elden Ring open world music, where it's like you've got these sort of like clusters of musical information, like maybe like a string swell, and then like there'll be like a piano riff, and then maybe like a harp riff. And they all kind of like just flow in and out over each other. And you've got like maybe 5 or 6 clusters that all kind of just like flow in and out from each other. That's what I want to do with this one. So in order to get that, I'd say we'd probably want to start with some kind of pad or atmosphere. And the pack does have a ton of those. Ooh, that's too much. We'll start off with a long single note. So what I'm going to do is actually just lay that down here. Great. So dwomp. And then I think this is velocity. No, it's not. Where's velocity? There it is. Turn off the velocity. And let's get a tempo. I think we're going to be at like 60 or something like that. Oh, no, that's swing. My bad. By the way, this pack is created for the community firmware. which is an amazing feat of the Deluge community to add new features to this. So I made this on the firmware 1.2 from the community. So if you want to get the pack, obviously there's links in the description. Just keep that in mind, that there is a requisite OS that you'll want to use for it. So I'm going to make this 8 bars. These loops, these safe room loops, I'd say you want to aim for like about 1 minute to 2 minutes. And we're actually doing a challenge in the Discord, my Discord this month, to make safe room and pause music in a video game. Anything that fits that liminal vibe in a video game. Like, oh, you know what a great example is? The probing music in Mass Effect. That's a really, really good one. Okay, so we have a bass. Let's go to our second channel here and find something else to use. So there's 2 of our clusters. We'll do another one of those on the other side right here. Actually, we'll do a different one. We're just really gonna make each individual little cluster something unique. Ooh, I like that. That's great. I love that. These aren't really hard to make. You just kind of have to hit the right scale and think about what it was like being in Silent Hill. This sense sound is so perfect. It's like hard not to use this in like everything. We'll use some string. I'll give us a little beat so we don't have to use the metronome anymore after this. Man, my stool is really squeaky. I don't know what it is about that particular string sound, but it really, really reminds me of Resident Evil. Okay, let's get a little rhythm going. I'm going to hit kit. I've got a couple kits that come with this pack. Some kits and some breaks and dusty sounds. Let's see. I want... Yeah. There we go. There we go. That should be enough. We can make this shorter. Make it 4 bars so we can actually deal with the whole thing. Whoops. How about there? It's a little cloying, the string is. Okay, cool. Let's go back to our original drone and get this turned up a bit. Turn the attack down so it hits a little bit harder at the beginning. Let's see how that fits. And then let's go to our envelope here. I think there's an envelope on the... oh, my attack's here. I'm a dumbass. It's up at the top. There we go. That's better. That's better. Now we can turn the release down. Let's go ahead and go into our song mode here. I'm going to go to the side chain, I think. Effect every and side chain. And this is our compressor. Compressor? I'm looking at the word threshold and I say compressor. This will give us a nice little boost in volume. And also tells us we can go into like some of our sounds here. Like our synth sound here, and turn the release down because it's very long. Let's see. Oh, that's the issue right there. That's good. I like that. So we're doing a moody one, obviously. Maybe on the next one we'll do like a chill, positive one. So let's do a layer or so, a couple layers that we could do on top of this that we can bring in and out. Very like unsolved mysteries. So that will come in like as another clip on top, basically. And what I want to do, I want this to sort of pan around. So what we'll do is we'll go into our synth here, and we'll go into our menu, master, pan, and I'll click again, and I'll go to LFO 2. Oops, nope. Now I'm in a double modulation window. There we go. Great. Okay, cool. So then we go into LFO 1 and turn the rate down. Are we on sync? No, great. Cool. So that will not be playing all the time. We'll bring that in as like another layer here. And one more thing, and we'll be done with this one. Actually, I want the flute. That'd be a good one, because it's set up like a lead. Not that one. That one. So it's set up to be mono legato, and it's got this really wonderful breath at the beginning. But if you hold down the keys, you'll hear that the breath doesn't re-trigger. Which I think is a really, really cool, simple technique to make something sound a bit more like a lead. That's great. I like that. Let's give us, I guess 8 bars is probably enough. Cool. Let's do that. Give it some space. Oh, I don't like that. Like that. It's just a little aggressive. Sometimes you don't really know until you get in there. So I think for a 2-minute piece, that's probably enough, because we're going to bring in the marimba, and that'll be enough. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the demos that I made for the Safe Room pack, and I'm going to stem them out, and I'm going to make 2.5-minute length pieces for them and throw them up on my itch.io page, where I put music that people can just use for whatever. Like, it's free, just go grab it. So there'll be a Safe Rooms album, so to speak, album over there that you can use in whatever you want for free. Just, credit me, I guess, and don't try to pretend it's your own music and sell it. That's a dick move. That's probably enough for this video. I don't need them to be super long. That's Safe Rooms, baby, and we made a thing. I'm going to just jump into recording the other video, and it will come out after this one in about a week. Thanks for watching. I hope that you're okay. Find people to talk to that you can breathe. Anyways, that's me, Jeremy, talking to you. We're done. Goodbye. See you in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day.